What do you think of me?
Did you know each other when you first got involved with this?
We had dinner once together at my house.
Wait a minute. We had dinner once together with 100 other people at her house.
A small, intimate gathering of your 200 closest friends.
Closest friends. No, so we didn't get to know each other or anything.
No. Well, I sat next to you.
You sat next to me.
Because you were a stranger in our midst.
But did we talk?
Yeah, we chatted a little bit. We talked about Woody Allen.
Did we?
The fabulous Hannah's...
Yeah.
And her sister.
Yeah.
Why Hannah's... I started to say why Hannah's skirt can't stay down. That's like a whole other picture.
But you two really didn't know each other when you got involved with this project?
No. We tested together.
Was it...
Except I left early. And then she had to do the crying scene all by herself, and she really cried. And that's when we knew she was going to get the job.
She left me during
She was
my
really
screen
upset.
test.
Why?
I had to go do something.
But you know what happens to an actor's brain when they're screen testing for something and the actress says, "Excuse me, I have to leave." You think...
But
she did such a great job. Even with the secretary, we said, oh, this girl's got the job.
A lot of folks will be able to see what Hillary sees in CC, all right, in the film. But what does CC see in Hillary?
She's a fabulous audience. She's the best audience CC has ever had, and she's the most devoted. And my character is a character who really needs an audience. And it wants to play leader, in her own limited way. And then she's found a real gullible person in this girl.
Are your work habits real different, the two of you?
Boy, he likes
what
to...
work habits? No. You can go ahead, knife me in the back, Barb.
No, because I mean, I don't think that at all. I think you don't give yourself credit for the work habits you have. I think you're constantly thinking about it and dealing with it. I think you may not consciously do it as much as I do, but I think you do it subconsciously all the time. I think you're constantly working. And when she hits the set, I mean, when she's acting, she's very impetuous, which was fun. It's like a tennis match sometimes. It's like running after a moving train. And, you know, either you get on or you're left on the tracks. And so it's very unpredictable, which is great. But I constantly, everything you said I laughed at, and everything I said you cried at.
Remember?
It's true. That's a nice way of putting it.
It's true.
Yeah.
What about her work habits?
I thought it was a comedy. She thought it was a drama.
What about her work habits?
I think she does her homework. I think she's very well prepared. Of course, her part was much harder than my part. She had to get sick and die. And I was not prepared to do any of that. But she also had to be very precise about what it was that she was doing. I mean, my character was a kind of outrageous, flamboyant character, and within the confines of flamboyant and outrageous, I had no problems. But she had a very narrow range of things that, you know, she was playing someone who was extremely fragile, extremely vulnerable, but then she had all this other really precise, tiny work to do in terms of the getting sick and in terms of the relationship with the child that I didn't have to do, and she was always, you know, I was really knocked out by the level of acting that she brought to it. And devotion. I mean, because I'm not very devoted. Now she's going to say...
See, that's what she just said. She said you're devoted, but you don't like to show it.
No, I don't. I really don't.
May I assume you've both seen the final cut?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the final cut.
Oh, I have. Yeah. Several times.
Did you cry?
I always cry.
I never cried.
You didn't cry?
No.
Oh, well, that's all right.
But there's
we
time
cried enough
still.
We cried enough when we were doing it.
Yeah. See, I laugh and she cries. It's just the way it is.
Coming up on 8